Got red light?
Red light blinking.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to turn the switch to manual.
Yep.
But first, hit the dashboard icon. All right.
Yeah.
Go to System Mimic. All right. Now turn this key to manual. All right. You can hear the generator starting up. So this switch just accepted power.
So that just started it up out
Yep.
there?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can see them.
Oh.
You can see they're both running now, and
Yeah.
both switches just closed.
Okay, yes. So those are running right now out there.
Yep. So
And that indicates the power coming into
Yeah,
the bus there.
exactly. And
I
you-
see.
And you can look now here. You'll see that
Yes.
this emergency acceptance source now lit. So if you want to watch the screen closer, you can watch the. So I'll turn this off.
Yeah.
So they've reopened
You've
up.
opened, yeah.
Okay. One will close first, and then the other one will follow.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they happen at the same time
Okay.
because they were synced together. But one thing, extra knowledge for you, but the two generators have a waveform, like,
Yes.
and they could be like this,
Right.
but
They're going to sync up eventually.
They have to first sync up, and
Right.
they'll actively try to do that first,
Okay.
and then they'll close together. So they close at the same time because they were already
Synced
in
up.
synced, pretty close. But sometimes they may take a few seconds longer.
Yeah, okay.
These other three switches will not start adding, coming onto the generator until you have enough capacity in the system or when both generators are online. Typically it's based on capacity, unless you lose communications, then it works on backup values.
Okay.
And the backup value is if one generator is running, you only get the two emergency switches. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can turn that back off.
What's that noise in there?
So what you're hearing is a contactor clicking.
Like a magnet?
The electromagnetic contactor that closes when
Disengages it or something?
when the generator is energized.
Yes.
As well as I believe there's one for when it's the contactor that tells this thing it is allowed to switch to generator.
Okay.
That's what the little clicks you're hearing down here. These little relays.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you go back here, you can still see that 600 volts, 60 hertz, and system kilowatts between the two of them. So permissive. So these are allowing each ATS to come back online. And then only one is still connected to the common bus.
Active, yeah.
If you look over here,
Oh,
you'll
yes.
see. So Gen 1 is connected to the common bus.
Yep.
Gen 2 is not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now typically both lights will be off because it's in the cool down phase, but because we turned it on, turned it off, turned it on again, it's like, oh no, there might be intermittent power, so I'm going to leave one connect to the bus
Okay.
in case the power flickers out again, so I'm
Right.
ready.
Okay. That's very
that
smart.
will eventually turn off when the unit comes off.
Okay.
How long is the cool down?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So power goes out. I believe it was 1 second they have set up for. Pretty sure it's 1 second. Otherwise it might be 3 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's 1. Power goes out. 1 second later, the generators fire up.
Holy
Both
crap.
of them fire up.
Wow.
And then as soon as one generator is connected to that common bus,
Yep.
these two switches will transfer. And then 15 seconds later,
one
assuming
goes up.
system capacity
Yeah.
is available, this one connects on.
Yeah.
15 seconds later, this one.
Yeah.
15 seconds, the last one.
Okay. So these two are the first things that go.
Exactly,
Then
yeah.
these three. The other thing was just
The distribution panel, yeah.
right. But none of that I'm really going to touch anyways. Just
Yeah.
looking for these alarms and.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Holy crap. That's
Yeah.
quite a big system. I'm glad it's automated. Like because otherwise,
And everybody's a phone call away.
that's right. That's what's good. Yeah.
So we'll just wait 5 minutes, let the unit shut down,
Yeah.
and we'll start doing the test switches.
Okay.
We still got more to do, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Almost done,
Yeah.
sort of.
And then I've got a sheet over there that everybody has to sign.
Okay.
Just saying everybody's coming through the training.
Yeah.
I asked on there too.
Might as well.
All right, first name on the list. Am I signing the documents of independence here? I got a camera on me. It's like a historic moment.
You're gonna have a souvenir pin,
Yeah.
whole pile of them.
What's that up there? Looks like
That's to get rid of the heat in this room.
Okay.
We're run off like a reverse acting thermostat over here, so when it gets too hot, it opens it up. That's the heat that it in.
Okay.
That's because the transformer
Fan.
will put off quite a bit of heat.
Fan up there. That's where the air come in. The air come in, the fans up there.
Similar thing to that exhaust fan I was pointing out for the
Yes.
generator.
Okay. Very cool.
Was it discussed with the solar?
No, we tried to phone him and he hasn't phoned us back.
Okay.
We don't.
I can see here when the guys when we're playing the key switches, this thing buzzes.
Oh, it was loud. I taped it off.
Yeah, and so
Oh, so it's just not the alarm's not so loud.
You'll
Yeah.
hear it and out there.
It's
No
ear
problem.
piercing. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So when the door's closed, someone will definitely hear it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You'll know that's going on.
Yeah.
I was over there by the fire alarm panel. I thought it was the fire alarm panel. I'm like, that's not right. There's nobody here for the fire alarm.
Yeah.
They're just blaring.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we have, they put them in the generator room sometimes too. So you have the generator has alarm and the other one alarm, and sometimes they come on. They usually come on at different times.
Yeah.
So the pitches are like wee 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 wee, and they're bouncing back and forth in your head. Oh.
So we're waiting for this one to.
For both of them to shut off.
Okay.
It's a 5-minute cooldown. Oh yeah, I don't think I got that far. So everything comes online.
Yeah.
15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Utility power comes back, and they should all pretty much at the same time go back to utility power. So the unit has shut off now.
Yeah.
The buzz is gone. So the controllers will count down when the utility power comes back 1 minute to make sure power is steady. Or sorry, 5 minutes to make sure power is steady. After 5 minutes, it goes back to utility power. If the power goes out, it goes right back to generator. Everything starts up again, like the cycle. If, sorry, not an if. After it goes back to utility, then the controller counts down 1 more minute. It says cooldown timer. So you're on utility, generator's doing nothing, but it's still connected to the common bus
Okay.
for another minute. After that minute lapses, it tells the generators to go into their own cooldown stage, which then they disconnect from the common bus, and then they run for 5 minutes to let the engine cool off, the turbocharger cool off, alternator cool off, and then it shuts down.
Okay.
And then sitting ready for the next time power goes out.
Alrighty.
Alright, so unit's off. You can do this switch here.
Sure.
So take the test switch, turn
Hold it for 15 seconds.
Yep. Watch the screen down below, waiting for emergency acceptable. As soon as it goes with that, you can release it. You can release it
What am I
now.
looking for? Oh, Jesus.
That's the transfer switch.
Transferring.
I just don't need
But-
to be electrocuted.
Yeah, so when I was saying in sync, you can actually release it there.
Okay, when it was already, I was holding it too long. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's that thing kind of just engaging. there.
Exactly, yeah. So we can do the next one.
All right.
Do another one, Jay. and
Yeah,
then-
scare
So
me.
you always go in this order when you're doing your monthly testing.
Yeah.
So current, hold. So it's now, I've released it, it's transferring now.
So that's all you had to do is just.
Yep.
There it is there.
So that was waiting for the two waveforms between utility
Yeah.
power and generator power to come into
Okay.
sync.
Yeah.
Then we can go to this guy here. Same thing. Twist. It's saying waiting for in sync. It's waiting. All right. Last one.
So this is what he's got to do every month.
Every month. There. You can do the next one.
Just for a couple seconds. Then.
Yep. Just until it
Just
starts
watch the
counting.
screen.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. There you go.
Okay.
And then you can step back if you want.
Why do you got set back?
If you want.
Because it's gonna go bang here in a second.
Yeah, because the first time you jumped, you weren't expecting it.
I was not expecting that. Well, you told me I could get electrocuted, so I didn't.
Wow,
Okay,
you
same
can't get
thing?
electrocuted because all the panels are closed.
Right.
But same thing, yeah.
That was quick.
And there we go. We're all
Went
transferred.
into sync faster, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It all depends where the system was sitting.
So I do that once a month.
Yep.
Just exactly that. Like
Exactly
I
that.
turn that on,
First,
get it to run.
from this one.
This one first.
So counterclockwise from EM at the door.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise to this guy.
So I go here, then to there,
Yeah.
then back here. After, so I come in here, turn the things on, then I turn them off, then I go from here to here to here to back there.
Nope, you don't actually have to do all this stuff.
No?
So you got to do your outside inspection, right? The weekly portion,
Yeah.
oil level, coolant level, battery, your values, any alarms, leaks. Then you come over and then you just go straight to this guy.
Okay.
You may want to look at the panel, but you don't need to actually hit the manual and auto.
I just have to do this thing to these things.
Lost comms.
Yeah. So
So he's lost communication to the outdoor.
So this is the one we're talking Ethernet. We're lost communication between this module and the base.
How can you tell?
Comms
Oh,
red, blinking
yes.
red. And
I
it's-
see that, yeah. How
it
did
says-
how did that happen?
and
don't know.
it's getting interference,
Interference.
Okay.
electrical interference. So it won't actually tell you much. So you can see there's an alarm. So it is still pulling data. It's intermittent. So you can actually still see what the system is doing.
How
But
come they're connected?
Well, so everything still, even if the communication lost, everything still has backup wires to manually tell it to still work.
I thought we had it turned off.
No, we're on generator power now.
Yeah, so
Okay.
when we turned that first key switch,
Yeah.
it started the generators.
Right.
They both connected to the bus like we did earlier
Yeah.
with the manual. And then one step further,
Oh, I
it
see.
connected now the building load.
Okay, I see.
Building's
So-
running on the generator right now.
Right now, okay.
So on this, because we have ComFail, it's not telling us the full system, but it is still getting enough data in System Mimic. It is kind of telling us what's happening.
Right.
So we're pulling about 30 kilowatts per unit, roughly. Now that value may bounce back as they go between the two units. Yeah, so about 28 to 50 kilowatts up and down. We would like to see a lot more later on when the building's finished. Now, obviously, this is supposed to be green check mark. It's supposed to have a full list, like what
That's
we saw
right.
earlier
Yeah.
when we ran it in manual. But we got like additional electrical interference, so we've lost communication to this module.
Issue to sort out
Yeah, we're gonna fix that still.
before we're finished.
So you did your weekly check. You came here. You did each test switch, one by one, in a counterclockwise circle. Now, if you look at the screen here, so right now we're on utility, but say normal okay. If utility is bad, it would say normal under voltage, and this would just be saying on generator power, because we're on test mode. Utility is okay. TD time delay, emergency.
What's that?
Flashing light. Don't let it do in fire testing. TD time delay, emergency to normal power. So 56 minutes and 40 seconds. So when I said that the monthly test has to be done once a month
Yeah.
on building load for an hour, 30% load is also what they're looking for, but that's out of your control. Just make sure all the switches are on generator, not just one or two. And this countdown, after this comes to 0, it will automatically go back to utility power, and the generators will automatically shut down after all the cool down timers are
Okay.
elapsed.
That's how you.
So once he starts his test,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to worry about it. It goes back to normal.
Exactly, yeah.
You don't have to switch it back, it just goes back normally.
After
Okay.
an hour, it automatically goes back, and then you can
Oh.
just pop in and check it, make sure nothing's
Exactly.
popped up here. But
Okay.
you don't have to come in and turn it off.
Yeah, so if you got busy and if you know, it's not running for 3 hours because you haven't gotten around to actually
Right.
turning it off.
Okay.
But you do have to still check in during that 1 hour period on the generator. One, through the building, make sure everything's working as it should. Some systems don't like coming back online during power flickers. Here should be okay. I don't know, it's a 1-level building, but usually elevators are troubles.
Okay.
You don't have an elevator, so no problem.
Nope.
But yeah, you go to the generator. You want to make sure the thing's coming up to temperature, nothing's leaking out of it while it's running, and record your values in your logbook for, well, maybe not here because it's on reserve land, but for usually fire inspectors and whatnot, they want to see.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna
testing
do
done.
exactly.
We still have the
what I'm
Ministry
supposed
of
to.
Health here.
Still, yeah. Oh, yeah,
This is still
Ministry
being
of Health,
run
yeah.
the
You'll still
same.
want to document all that, because if you call these guys in, they can look through your logs too.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you still want to have a logbook.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, 100%. Because then we could also track faults and stuff like that.
Right.
Mention the Ministry of Health. Some places, I think, go above the required code and they do a once a week, maybe a run test. They may not do a full load transfer every week, but they may do like a 5, 10, 15-minute run test, which you can do from that key switch right there.
Okay.
Now, it's generally not advisable to run the unit without load for a diesel unit, because they like to be worked, they like to be hot,
Yeah.
and if they run too often, too long, unloaded, they can build up what's called wet stacking, and it's basically like a chimney pipe fills up a creosote.
Yeah.
Same thing can happen with the generator. So it restricts it, and eventually has to be burned off through our annual load bank test, which is part of the reason why we do that.
Okay.
So usually it'll never happen,
Right.
but it's just something to be aware of.
Okay.
But if that's what they require you to do, a once a week, run test, yeah, you do it, right?
It's a lot, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be here too, so like next week, we're going to do your first test. I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Excellent. That's great. So you gotta fix it. There we go. Something's happening there.
I just pulled the team
Oh,
back in.
sweet.
So this is what it's supposed to look like here.
Yeah.
You want to catch on camera?
So plug it back in, eh?
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, but it's a short-term fix to get to start reading again. So seeing what the main menu is. And as mentioned before, it tells you alarms. So you can see Gen 1,
Yeah.
intermittent Ethernet. Gen 2, intermittent Ethernet.
Intermittent lights. Or
Ethernet connection. These are Ethernet cables.
yes. Okay.
So that's the alarm that's on each generator right now. And it should be sounding right now. Buzzer. But yeah. So normally it's supposed to be a green, no yellow, like a green check mark. No, actually that bar goes away. You should just see these values here normally with a flashing green dot.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. And then you go outside, you put your earmuffs on, and then quickly capture our values on the screen. Because things are noisy, pens don't like writing in cold weather, I usually just take a picture and write them down later.
Great idea. Perfect.
So you want to go do that?
All right, let's go.
And then we can come back and